Welcome to Wall Street Confidential on TheStreet.com TV. I'm Farnoosh Torabi. Here is Jim Cramer, contributor to Real Money. Hi, Jim. Now, the International Paris Air Show commences today. Airbus and Boeing, two big companies taking the spotlight. Huge event for aerospace.
Right.
So as an investor, how do you look at these huge trade events as catalysts for perhaps stock investment choices?
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of this market is about looking at the headlines and then trying to figure out how to profit from them. And we've got a lot of investors now who look at headlines and say, oh, wow, Airbus won a lot of contracts, let's sell Boeing, or Airbus won a lot of contracts. What goes into an Airbus? You know, maybe it's a BEA Aerospace, BEAV, which is up. You play it either through parts, and that's GE, Honeywell, BEA Aerospace, or you play it through what I think is the easiest way, which is just to say, boy, there's a lot of orders out there, and Boeing's going to get a bunch of them. I think that what people should recognize is that we are in a moment in time where investors are coming back to the market and they are looking for new ideas. Boeing's very cheap. You should look at the Paris Air Show as indicating a multi-year cycle. And given the fact that Boeing has defense and that's also a multi-year cycle, there's two ways to win with Boeing.
Let's put this versus the auto show, the International Auto Show, for example. Can you make the same assessments looking at that kind of a trade show?
No, because this is a demand side. What I like about the air show is it shows you that there are a lot of new players that you never thought would be in a position to buy a lot of planes. I mean, one of the things that has changed the landscape of airplanes is that those of us who look at Northwestern and Delta and United and US Air would say it's a contracting industry, so there's really no reason why you won't want to own an airplane company. What I like about the Paris Air Show is it shows you that this is a rest of world play, and it looks like there's a lot more airplane companies than we realize, that there's a lot of carriers, and the carriers are all growing, whether they're in Brazil or Russia or China, and that these are they're underplaned. And so therefore the difference between the air show and the auto show is here's a really interesting car, maybe it will sell. And the aerospace is, wow, the demand is really big. Are there enough planes? Quite a different dynamic.
Right, and more long-term.
Yes, much more.
Thanks a lot, Jim Cramer. Wall Street Confidential here on TheStreet.com TV. Don't go away.